Good morning. Actually, no, it's afternoon, Miss L. Welcome in. Hope you're well. That's very true, yeah. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, much better, much better. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We got a new emote, thanks to Jice. It's under tier 3 just now, but it gave me an idea where I think I'm gonna redo all my emotes with my own funny faces. So it's this one here. We've got, where are they? So this one and this one. So you made them yesterday. So I think what I'm gonna do is just redo everything. Apart from the ones where we got like the good vibes and stuff like that. Because I can't really afford an artist to do an update, so might as well do it this way. Hey, good day, Astro. I hope you're well. Thank you for the comment on the tweet, Miss L. See, this is why I wanted to be in the org. I'm in the EU time zone, but in America, Sage. Well, we actually do take Americans now. Astro. Tough Mudder is in America. But the ruling that we made was literally, obviously, it was, we all play in, well, the EU time zone basically, and that when we get the regional servers, the regional servers are basically where, like, for example, if you're on American servers, your progress is saved to America. If you then take your account and go into EU, you go back to the start basically, and then if you go back to America, you've still got your progression. So the understanding, if we have American players, is that we play in EU time zone and we're on the EU servers, because that's where the majority of membership is. However, again, like, I'm open for a lot of things, but we actually changed this a while back. We used to be multinational, like at the beginning, and yeah, that went on for a few years, and then we decided to go EU only, and then recently, about a year ago, we sort of changed it up where the org was more based around just people chilling out on the stream kind of deal. If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, actually. Hey, Major. How you doing today? I'm very well, thank you for asking. Hope you are. Trying to start a new tea party, yeah. So, again, we have Toughen. Obviously, everyone else is EU. And it's my only stipulation that when we brought Tough Mudder in, it was like, look, dude, you're going to be the only American player. Just an FYI, and he's actually, it's been really good. Like, he's been able to do it on his days off or catch us at night. We've got Mr. Tuvo, who's actually moving to America. So that puts like 2 Americans in that sort of time zone. Again, we'll be on EU server, so it's how much action will they actually get and stuff. We'll need to see how the servers are done in the future. But yes, we do take anyone. Well, not anyone. We do have a little checklist and stuff like that. You can do !QQOP if you want to check out. Again, it is a PvP org, but it's not a sweaty, give a shit stats kind of organization. I can recommend others if you're looking for that kind of gameplay. It's just people chilling out, playing the game, and playing other games as well. Playing other games. I did a bad thing. Oh dear. What's the bad thing? What is the bad thing? Good early afternoon. Technically could be classed as still midday. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you are well. Welcome in. I am your host, Michael the Dark Lawrence, and welcome to another episode of The Darkness here on Twitch. It's Sunday, 29th of May. I actually need to get the giveaways and stuff set up for next month. I have been slacking, so I have 2 days. I've got till Wednesday to get this done. So there may be tomorrow's show where if we have a wee bit of downtime, I'm going to get them all set up. I need to do the images and stuff for the birthday stream. All that jazz. But welcome in, guys. Sunday, 29th, May, 22. We're nearly there, into June. June the 1st actually marks 10 years running QQP org as a name. Obviously 7 years with the other name. So So we're coming up for nearly 20 years of running groups, which has been a lot of fun. I ended up with a 600 exclusive and I don't know how I feel. Well, lucky for you, I'm Legatus Tax. If you have T-free, you can get the Pepe Darklaw Legatus fucking emojis that Joyce made for me yesterday. Again, we're gonna redo all the emotes with funny faces. Where we'll have the bald one and the zoom in one, I think. This is how it's probably gonna go. We'll do this one. We'll just start making meme emotes. Get people to actually use them and stuff. Since we've got plenty of slots, you know what I mean? We're lucky where, when I was high rolling, like, last year as a Twitch creator, we managed to unlock quite a lot of emote slots. So I'm gonna redo them all. I think one day what I'm just gonna do is basically get into a black t-shirt, just a plain black t-shirt, or the hoodie, and just completely go through it all, if you know what I mean, and just blast out some personal ones, because again, I just can't afford an artist right now. They're so expensive. Market is so popping off right now. And I quite like the way Joyce did it, you know. They're quite memey. Project Agent Nova 27, I wish you well. With things happening around the world, it's not helping anyone. That's very true. That's very true. Very true. Everything's hard right now for everyone. That's why I try not, like, complain too much about, like, situations and stuff like that, because everyone's in that same sort of boat, you know what I mean? However, did you know in the UK there is plenty of full-time jobs, but people don't want to do them in the UK? Crazy. Crazy shit, like, big money jobs as well, like picking fruit and stuff like that. People don't want to do it. Shit, man, if I had that local to me, I'd probably do that, you know? Stream Saturday, Sunday, and pick fruit with Nova during the day, Monday to Friday. I'd be well up for that shit, you know? Oh god, my friends list is gone walks again. What's the workaround to fix this one? Is it just going to Arena Commander? I think it's Arena Commander, isn't it? Multiplayer, classic race. Where's my contact list gone? Or maybe you have to log out. Hey, Blastic, good morning to you. I have people apply for a job who don't know how to read a clock. Do they need digital? I remember, alright, I'm gonna take the piss out of my son. I remember there was one time where I was like, can you read an analog clock? And he was like, no. Why would I want to read an analog clock when I have a digital clock? And I'm like, for fuck's sake, man. I hate that attitude. You know what I mean? Alright, I don't have a friends list. How do we sort this one out? Do I just like quit the game and re-log into the launcher? Maybe that's the trick. Mule infiltration of an MSR in progress. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna be doing some low gun fights today, guys. I think Detox, Gallifear, other people are wanting to get involved as well. So it might be quite a long show today, depending on what goes down. Obviously, we'll see how it goes at the beginning. There shouldn't be too many issues. He says, I can't join EU services, Mike Snowstorm. Welcome in, Chief. Ah, that's beautiful. I love to know that one. Well, I mean, if we have to go to any servers, we'll see. Right now, I don't have a friends list, so I'm trying to work that one out first. But I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Hope your Sundays are good. It's quite a nice day today, actually. It's not bad. Oh, I also have to mark down how many days we've done in a row so far. You know what? I should really do that in my title. So we've done be 11. 11. Let's put in the title now. Right, we're just gonna put in the title from now on. I'm gonna do that, and then copy that, do that. I'm gonna do 11. Just so I fucking know where we're at. Yeah. So we're on 11. 11 in a row. That's not bad, actually. Is it 11? Moment. Yeah, it's 11. Shit. Man, weeks go fast, like, holy crap. Oh, and I can't join on people on my friends list. Oh, now I can. Okay, have to look a bit. See you later. My trip to the outside begins. Enjoy the outside, Miss Cell. It's a beautiful place. I'm actually looking forward to, so in July, Vegan Spaceman and Ondo Linux, the teleporter to Narnia, is using this portal fucking magic. He's gonna get his little ring out and do this shit. They're appearing in Scotland in July, in my neighborhood. I will have to dress up as Batman in some way to attack and prevent them from taking over my land. Some way. But yeah, I'm gonna go and meet up with them. Maybe try and do a live show hike with Nova and them. That would be kind of cool. What the hell is this? Why is my dead body over there? Thought I'm making trouble in the neighborhood. So I'm looking forward to that. Because they're really cool guys. Vegan is a really top dude. Ondo's a top dude. I love flying with Ondo. Like, he's got definitely one of the highest skills, I think, to be a flight lead. He's very, very, very easy to mimic because of the way he flies as a lead ship. He doesn't do any, like, hard strafes or anything like that. You can watch his turns. It's really, really enjoyable, actually. And then Vegan is a funny boy. He's a funny boy. Both streamers, but I don't think Ondo really goes live these days anymore. Right, let me make sure I've got the claim. The claim, chat. I really wish, like, ships would disappear from my list. I really wish CIG would give us the option to be able to full wipe our accounts. I really wish they would allow us to do that personally. Have the reset, but then the full wipe as well. Just to clear lists, stuff like that. Because I would actually, like, every time, like I say this, basically, if you look at Tarkov, you know, they do their sort of seasonal wipes and stuff like that. Every 3 months, I would love to wipe my account, so it actually gives me something to do, go and do missions, grind, stuff like that. Hey Joe, how you doing today? Welcome in! It would just be really, really sick. Now, I can't change out anything here, because I'm bugged. I think I am going to do a full reset tonight, and we'll redo the Crime 5, because the reason is there's still that bug when you go to prison and you come out of prison, you can't equip ships, so I can't go and re-equip my ships unless I go to prison. I mean, I could just go to prison. That could be a doable task. Should we just do that? Should I just go to prison? Go to prison, get out, 30 minutes. Yeah, I think that might be actually the play. To get my...
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Vehicle retrieval system.
I'm going to go to prison, quickly fix this bug, so I can equip the ships out
Your insurance claim has
with
been
better stuff.
has been moved to Australia.
Because again, got the bug where I've got all these items, but if you go to prison and you escape prison, you can't use any of these items. You have to go and buy all brand new items, and then you can't go to places because of that, and yada 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 yada. So I think I'll go to prison, quickly do the mission to get out of it, and that way we don't need to reset the timer because no player is actually killing me, and we can then fix out the fittings for the ships properly without the memes, and then we can get back to it. So it's like an hour to rectify this bug, but I think that's the play. Because yesterday was quite annoying having to do things to work around it, and I don't think we should really. Let's just take that time. We'll still have all the fits for Logan ready to go. It's just I want to change out missiles on my ships because the ones I actually equipped are just absolutely useless.
They're absolutely useless.
So let's go. We'll go Port Olisar, and I think if we still get clapped by the guns, we go to prison. If I'm correct, I think that's still the case. It's been a while since I've been actually in the old Avenger. Still one of the best cockpits I feel in this game. You know that originally they had a design for a trainer Avenger that had 2 seats, and then they got rid of it. I mean, look at that, it's such a good cockpit. Does need a little bit of an update compared to the other ones, but I would imagine the new MFD system and stuff like that will come into play. Also need to try and spend some time and, oh for fuck's sake, I just seen Vegan Spaceman's Twitter account where he's updated his fucking profile. What a fucking dick, man. So funny, look. I like how, like, most of the PvPers in this game are pretty fucking chill. And just jokesters, you know? Don't really take anything too seriously. Alright, oh, the Invictus fleet is there. There you go. How can I do this? God, I hate the OMs on this one. Probably best to... No, that's gonna take us down too much, isn't it? No, it's not, actually. They changed it. You don't dive down too much. Or, one minute, I can just do the Invictus fleet. Oh, this might be actually super dodge. No, this will work. Oh no, the Invictus fleet is... Oh shit. Right, we're gonna have to cut. Yeah, the Invictus fleet is actually at Orison. Yeah, I don't want to go that deep. Okay. Let's see, when we get round here... That should be good. Right. Mistakes have been made. I mean, it worked. It worked to get around, but obviously the sound file is looping at that stage. Alright, Boro, I need your assistance. We need to go to jail, please. That's it. That's it. I'm a nasty, nasty pirate.
Hello. Thank you for contacting
There we go. Thank you for contacting ETL. Yay! Missiles actually work in this game. I actually had for a minute there, I thought the missile was just gonna fucking teleport around me and meme. But there we go. Right, so we go to prison, we sort our account out, we do this legit. Hopefully, one day, somebody at CIG will be kind enough to fix this prison gameplay loop for us. Because it sucks. It really does. Hopefully the mission is running. Mission is running. Beautiful. We get a Route 1 Dep 11. This actually might pretty much get me out. Maybe. Who knows? Do I have merits? I don't think I have merits. Oh no. No, I'm at 0 merits. Right. Let's quickly do this. We get fixed. We go to Orison. That will sort that out. Yeah, that's the plays. And then we'll get Crime 5 again. Or we'll just build it up. Who knows? Definitely I can say one thing. When I got the AMD processor, and I locked the FPS down to 60 like Fresh recommended, the game has been chef's kiss in like smooth FPS. It's so cool, man. And this is like the first AMD that I've had. Like, it's not that I'm an Intel fanboy or an Nvidia fanboy. It's just I've always gone with something that works. And I kind of like, if it works for me, I'll just keep buying that product. It's like why I always buy MSI Nvidia graphics cards. They're a little bit more expensive, but I've never had an issue. I've never had them where they like, you know, they could break or something like that, but perfect, you know? Greg, how you doing, Chief? But I wanted to try AMD because Battlestar was saying good things about them, you know, Puppeteer was saying good things about them, both very knowledgeable about components over anything that I could possibly fathom on knowledge, and I'm really fucking impressed. I'm really, really fucking impressed. Now, I don't know what AMD graphics cards are like. I'm very interested to see what this Intel graphics card at the end of the year that's coming out with, because it's meant to be amazing for streaming. So if anything, I will be trying to do like a donation goal on the show to upgrade my 2080 Ti to one of these Intel streaming graphics cards, because it's meant to help what's the term again? The encoding is meant to be incredible, like super quality encoding, and you can push boundaries basically. So very interested to see it. I don't think it's good for like gaming, or maybe it's good for gaming, but they've said that it's like high-tech streaming, because obviously a lot of people use their GPUs now for streaming these days. Donnie, welcome in, Chief. What did you get in prison this time? No, I put myself in prison because I have the prison bug, so I want to fix it so I can actually equip modules, and then I'll go back to criminals. So that's why the clock above is not being reset. I put myself in prison by getting missiled at Port Olisar, because if you go to prison and escape, which is what I did the other day there, when Joyce's friend put me in prison, just because of call to arms, not because they had the bounty, it's just they forgot about that one, which mistakes happen, you know what I mean? When you escape prison and you can't equip your modules, you literally have a separate inventory system, which is a bug and it's not been fixed, and you have to rebuy everything, and I just don't want to do that when I've got so many things, because I know that if I reset, I'm just going to have even more modules and stuff. So the fastest way for me to rectify my problem is quickly go to jail, walk out of it, get to Orison, do the fitting. It's going to take us an hour, and then we get back to having fun. And if I go to jail, I'll still escape. It just means I'll have the right fits set to everything beforehand, you know what I mean? Because I don't like getting... This is just me. I don't like getting killed by a bounty hunter and going to jail and then just walking out of it. I like to be a kind of like, right, good job, you put me into jail, you know, if I crashed into the ground, or, you know, my game crashed, or you killed me, any way that it went down. But I'm gonna be a smirky little bastard and escape and keep my crime stat. You might have got my little bounty, but you haven't taken my crime away, you know? And that's what means the most to me, but obviously, to fix this bug, and we've had this bug for a very long time, it's really, really nasty. I just don't know who to contact. I mean, I could try and contact the person who works on this, but they might be working on something else, and I don't think that's fair to be like, hey look dude, can you fix prisons just now? Right, so let's see if we get another mission in the same area. I watched actually, we'll just kill ourselves. I watched a Burke show where they had like 9 people in prison at every single terminal that kicks off, and they absolutely chained the machines and shared it, and literally had thousands of fucking merits. It was nuts, man. They were just chaining the mission, sharing it, chaining the mission, and everyone was at the terminal, so it was just instant grabbing it. It was nuts, man. I convinced a friend to try the game out during the event, but sadly he couldn't run it. Oh, that sucks. That does. Hopefully this won't be such a big thing in the future, because Star Citizen is quite gear dependent, or hardware if you want to call it that way. Man, that only did half my time. Ooh, that's because I tried to escape a couple of times. However, the mission's fixed, so that's good. And that is Route 6. I doubt that will get me out. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Yes. Well, we're only in here, Fetch, because I put myself in prison using Portalosaurus missiles, because I need to fix my ship layouts, and I don't really want to reset and do all that stuff. I'd rather just do the quick gameplay loop. Then we'll be off on our way to Orison. Or, to be honest, yeah, because we're kind of doing the cheese to break the cheese, I'm just going to kill myself and go back to Grim Hex, then quickly take a shuttle down to Orison to do the fits. I just need to land and do the fits there, like reclaim the ships. Did I go the right way? I can't even remember which fucking tunnel I went down. Does anyone know if I actually went down Route 1? Or did I go down another route? I think, because this is how close, I think this is right. I think I went Route 1. I can't remember. My short-term memory is disgustingly bad. My long-term memory is insane. Yeah, this is Route 1. It's this way. This is so smooth, man. So smooth. Do you think they'll move away from CryEngine to UE5? No, they're not, dude. No. Right, so this is how I actually see Star Citizen planning out, okay, for the future. If it all works, yada 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 yada, copium, hopium, all that jazz. They'll release it with their Star engine, which is what CIG... They're not on CryEngine anymore, by the way, Donnie. It's called Star Engine. It's basically CIG's own version of CryEngine and Lumberyard made their way, okay? So we're actually on their own engine. And then in the future, you'll have it where... oh, that's the wrong way. They will most likely either have it where somebody will do like a full kind of engine work or something like that, who knows, and they'll move to it, or more likely it gets adapted. I don't think they'll ever move to like Unreal 5, you know? I mean, there's a potential that they could. Oh, this is broken. Oh no, there we go.
Actions, we've reduced time on your sentence.
I don't know. I mean, it's something to say, like, I don't think they will ever not consider it, but maybe it's too much work. And it's something that the game will have to be released or into beta, and then in the future, future kind of stuff. That's something that they would do after the game is released, because it would be so counterproductive to change it out just now. Yeah, well, actually it's not, Zaman. It's not like making a whole new game, because there are a lot of technologies now that allow you to move engines, basically. Yeah, this is... We need a bigger and deeper one. There we go. Come on, give us a big one. That's just not good. They're very short ones. I was already thinking, if you need someone to ship you from prison to Grim Hex after escape, you know who to call. Yep. Like, there's plenty of people I can call. The thing is, I need to fix the bug fetch, that's why. I want to change out my fits on some ships, and I need to do this method. It probably would have been faster to reset my account, but I just don't want to have to do everything moving again. I just need to change out the missiles, that's all. Because the missiles I have equipped just don't work, sadly. So it's like kind of like firing blanks basically at people. I want something that will actually track. Yeah. Again, I think their engine, right, so hear me out on this. I will definitely say I think they made a bad move doing their own engine. I think that's what's delayed a lot of time, okay? They could have done the easy route, but as we know, Chris Roberts, CIG, don't do easy routes. They do routes that will obviously help them in the future. So we have to look at it that when we first got this game out, and I always bring up this one. Myself and Battlestar and Game Daddle, we used to sit at SBK with like, and me and Battlestar had fucking hardcore PCs at the time, right? And we were sitting at 12, 15 FPS, headshotting people, and it was so much fun, right? And compare those years to what we have now, the difference in the game is insane. It's insane. Now, some of it feels very toned down compared to the sharpness that we had. You know what I mean? But when the game runs like this on what I have just now, long as the game doesn't crash, I generally... I look at it as AAA kind of quality of game graphics and stuff like that. The eeriness, the lighting, it feels really, really good. Yes, some of the mechanics are very, very janky, but it's still in development. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't really give too much on that. But I definitely think that by the time this game is launched and they do the stuff with the servers, the I think I can leave. With the Vulcan stuff they're putting in, the Gen 12 stuff, the optimization that can be done in the future of this game, the tweaking, all these kind of things, I generally feel that by the time this game goes to beta, we will all, like, if you've got obviously a decent rig, you'll be sitting at about a stable 90, 100 FPS. I really do believe it, because generally, every time I update my PC, every time I see them update some technology, the game gets more stable. More stable, more stable, more stable in the spiking of the graphics. You know, it used to dip like 30 and then bounce to 70, and it does this, and it would stutter, the caching, all these things. So, a little bit more time, and we always say this with Star Citizen, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. The next year will be the big patch. Next year after that will be the big patch. It does get better, so I do feel that I don't think they need to change engine. You know, people from 90s would think you're joking if you could try to explain today's game to them. I know, I know. One of the biggest things, and I will always support Star. Like I rant about Star Citizen when it's got its faults. You know, I'm not a white knight, and I'm not also negative Nancy. I can also look at the good things of this game. One thing that will always impress me is the idea of a box held by a box in a box that is moving around a bigger box that eventually will be around an even bigger box. You know what I mean? And in the first box was something. You know what I'm saying? There's no other game. There's no other game that I can think of that has that fidelity that Star Citizen does. Oh, I think we're gonna get the black screen of death. Corpse Battlestar beats. Corpse DarkLaw. Wait. Oh no, it's a sig trace. Yeah. Server's gone. Or I've gone from it. Let me quickly quit this down. Let me close this just in case it was a 30k. Yeah, inside the physics grid. There's no other game. I would love for somebody to actually, like, refresh my memory with it. Oh, that's not that. Ooh, tongue twister. Good Davidabitas. Thank you very much for the 5 months support. Good vibes. 07's chat. I appreciate that. Welcome back to the Red Tie Gang. Thank you. How are you doing today, Chief? Welcome in. Yeah, again, there's no game that I can think of that has a physics grid held by a physics grid in a physics grid that is floating around another sort of physics grid, if you know what I mean. Like, I just can't think of any other game that does it with that sort of level. So, yeah, that's pretty impressive to me as somebody that's been around, you know, gaming. Like, one of my first video games I played was Pong when I was a child, you know. Oh, the game's not launching. I'm sick, but not as sick as you. That's very true. Nobody is as ill as me. But thank you very much for that. Every time I log in, the game makes me make my character all over again, and then when I spawn, I'm almost missing some items. I would just do a full reset then on your account, Donnie, to be honest with that one. That sounds like you should just click the manual reset button and then just do a relog kind of situation, you know? Pong. Pong is a fantastic game. It really is. It's so basic, but it is generally, like, if you put the level of speed of the ball up, it's pretty hardcore, like. But also other games that I grew up with was like, fuck this. I just can't be bothered with this. This missing friends list bug. Double Dragon, Altered Beast, Golden Axe. You know what I mean? These were like some of the earlier games that I played on like the Mega Drive, Duck Hunt. You know, I can think of a huge amount of games that I played. Cartridge games, you know. It's funny actually. I started off pretty much as a console gamer, and then I turned to PC, and I'll tell you the point where I turned to PC was I played the Microsoft game, or maybe it wasn't Microsoft, but it was B-17 Bomber, and it was on the big floppies. I'm trying to remember who made it. I think they begin with an M name. That was like the first PC game that really got me into PCs at the time. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on, man? Oh no, here we go. And
welcome back. You were incapacitated during an incident in the facility. Do not worry, you will make a
wait. Have you taken my merits? I don't have a Mobiglass. Oh, I don't have a Mobiglass. Alright, let's kill ourselves again. I can't kill my... Oh, no, I can. Oh, I think we're coming to where I'm gonna have to do a wipe. I think I'm getting hit by far too many bugs right now. Far too many bugs. Your head is gone, you have to change gender. Oh, is that how you do it, Star-Lord? Yeah. Micropose, that's it. Yeah. Do we actually have it?
Reflect poorly on your time here.
Oh, I should have just reset the account. Micropose, that was it. Yeah. McCraw, welcome in. Beryl, welcome. Star-Lord, good day team. Yeah, right, so we'll change gender. Let's try this then. What do we do? Persistent universe. Character comes to me. We're going to gender change. What does a female version of this one look like? Oh, that's not actually that bad. Let's do hair color. No, I didn't say skin color. Jeez. It's a little bit tanned. There we go. Man, look at that fucking melon. Holy shit. Let's, can we get a bit more? That's it. That's a bit. That's much nicer. Little bald patch as well coming in there. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't look like a giant fucking melon head. Friendsless is still dead. Let's see. We're in prison. Made in 1992. Yeah. Look at that fucking melon. Yeah. So yeah, that was like one of the first games that I got into. It was really good. It was flying. It was turreting. It was basically like your first multi-crew kind of game for me. Even though you were by yourself with AI, it was really, really cool actually. And then there was a bit where I went back to like consoles, you know, PlayStation, all that kind of stuff. Well, I don't have an outfit now.
Hello and welcome.
I do have Mobiglass.
Rehabilitation facility for violation of local law.
For fuck's sake. Excuse me, naked lady running through. None of these guys have got helmets. What the fuck is going on? 50 minutes. If I kill myself, was that 65 million? Yeah, it was. If I kill myself, do I get an undersuit again? Oh my god, this is where we go gamble. So yeah, went back to some console games. And then one of the ones that got me really into like PCs was the very first Arma. If anyone remembers that, it was Operation Flashpoint. That was a big game for me where I loved my military sort of stuff. Operation Flashpoint. There we go. But my head has disappeared again.
Welcome back. You were incapacitated.
Fuck me.
Do not worry. You will make a full recovery. We hope that this does not reflect poorly on your time here.
Fuck this, man. I'm slowly losing patience with this. Slowly losing patience. I swear, they need to fix prison, man. Somebody has to fix this at CIG. This is dreadful. It should not be like this. Oh my god. Looks like I've been bleached. But yeah, Operation Flashpoint, then into like Arma, America's Army, lots of Jane games, simulators, kind of stuff like that. And then I sort of just basically stopped playing consoles altogether, which was really, really cool. Really, really, really cool. Right, well, I have the undersuit, but I don't have the fucking helmet.
Hello and welcome. You have been placed in a cluster rehabilitation facility.
Sweet niblets. We've got Moby Glass. Can I buy a helmet? This is getting extreme. Again, the thing that I just don't want to have to do is move all my stuff away from Orison. I'm at that stage where I just don't want to do it. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm gonna change region this time. Let's try that one. Change region. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Last time that happened, I had to do a full reset. Yeah, I just don't want to do that. Sadly. I don't want to do a full reset, but I have. If it doesn't work this way, we're gonna have to do it. The system's so scuffed, though. So pretty much from now on, we'll just have to walk out of jail. We're not gonna be able to escape it because of this stuff. This is nuts. Yeah. Yeah, we're wiping. Alright. That's annoying. Oh, I'm at a stage where I can't deal with it anymore. Let's begin the wipe. Hopefully we don't end up with too many extra modules and stuff like that. Yeah, Durham. Or like if you could just pick up like an undersuit. Again, prison system is so scuffed. And nobody at CIG is putting any serious game time or dev time into getting it fixed. And it really needs to be fixed. This is why you should not have... This is why you should not have prison unless somebody fixes it, in my opinion. They should literally disable prison until they fix it, as far as I'm concerned. And I know that's going to piss off the white knights that enjoy putting people in prison and stuff like that, but prison is so bad that it has to be disabled to make or have somebody actually fix all the major issues. The Moby Glass disappearing, your items going missing, your head going missing, your helmet going missing, you know what I mean? This is not on, you know? Did you try deleting your shader folder? That doesn't do fucking shit in the game anymore, guys. I hate to tell you that. It does not do a goddamn thing. Shader folder. I like that one. Yeah, shall delete the shaders. 1 hour, but waiting 24 hours is recommended. What's that? I don't know. It's about full. I really like the concept of prison as well. I really like it, but I don't think it should be left in this state, if you know what I mean. You can't put people in prison and then expect them to have to deal with this kind of buggy stuff, you know what I mean? It should just be where, I don't know, maybe they take money or something from the account, you know, as a fine or something like that. I don't know. Again, just fix it or disable it for the time being. You know what I'm saying? Because you should not have to be resetting your account to fix these problems. And you should not be having to do a sex change to bring the assets back into the game. And you know what I mean? It's crazy. Hey, Mr. Tubo. Welcome in, Chief. Again, I really like the idea of escaping prison and having people pick you up. We did it with Puppeteer, Tough the other day there, and it was a lot of fun. Getting the buggy, going through the trip mines was a bit of a tedious task because of how buggy that was, and there was bodies lying in front of the stuff which stopped you. You had to blow it up to get through. But it's good. You know what I mean? I like that sort of gameplay loop. It gives you a sort of thing, but Moby-Glass disappearing. Head disappearing. So when your head disappears, you can't use Moby-Glass. You sex change, you lose your helmet to go and do the mission to get out of prison. You try to escape prison, you can't access your infantry if you go and escape correctly and, you know, legitly. It just has this huge amount of problems connected to it, and again, it should just be right. If you get caught, you get put to Hurston or something like that, or you go into prison and then you can just walk out. You know what I mean? That's what they should have done. They should have made it where you just go into prison and you just walk out. You don't have a timer or anything like that. That would fix the issues. You know what I mean? For the time being, or please hire somebody to fix this stuff, because it's been broken ever since it got put in the game. And that's like over 2 years now. And I just don't think it should be left in this state. I kind of feel that's quite appalling that it is left in that state. Because I generally don't think there's anything other gameplay loops in the game that is this broken. For me, I can't play SC. I want to. I see the potential to, but I don't have the patience for the bugs. I know, a lot of people don't. It's hard, because some days, this is the weird thing with it, Arm, right? You play the game, and some days, like, you can do, like, 9 hours and nothing fucking goes wrong. Server doesn't 30k, no bugs, no crash to desktops. And then you can have a really bad day where you, like, for Lyric, where you have every bug under the sun kicking off. And yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, it's one of these things. It's one of these things. But we will get in a second. It only takes like 15 minutes, I think, so we just have to patiently wait, and then we will get up again. The thing is, they are currently not that focused on fixing bugs. They are focused on ships and more content and later. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, though, this really affects gameplay loop. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm wanting CIG to go out of their way and fix all the bugs, but you know what I mean? Prison is a system that's connected to the criminal system. You shouldn't have brand new players coming into the game and going, oh, there's a prison in the game. Oh, I can't get out. Oh, I need to wait like 6 hours to actually play the game again. That's not good. You know what I mean? The mission works, right? But then if you kill yourself, you can chance of losing your head, like what's just happened with me. And now it's so buggy that I have to wipe my account. That's not good for people to come into. So it just needs a little bit of time. Or like, you know what I mean? I'm not asking for a huge amount of miracles to be done, but just make it where the head bug is fixed, and the bug where if you escape prison, you don't lose your inventory selection at Grimhex. You know what I mean? Just those two bugs need to be fixed. That's it. Nothing else can stay just now. You know, it can be then fixed down the line. But they are the two groundbreaking ones. Losing your head means you can't get the Moby-Glass, which means you can't get the mission, which means you can't escape. Or you can't walk out of prison. You have to wait for the timer. If you try to escape prison, you can't access all the modules that you've bought beforehand. You have to rebuy them, but because you're a criminal, you can't go to these locations. Or you're forced to wipe your account. That's not good. So just those two bugs needs to be fixed. That's it. But it could also be an issue on how the game is designed. I don't know how it would be connected to that personally. I'm trying to think how game design would stop that one. You can ask a question. Yeah, please do, Starlord. With everything intertwined as it gets harder and harder to fix the bugs, that's very true. It's very true. I'm trying to think of like what you're saying, where you know what's causing the game design to take away your head. You know what I mean? That just sort of feels like there's a problem with either the undersuit or the spawning kind of thing. You know what I mean? We used to have a bug where the head... Alright, I'm still 15 or 11. We still need to wait a little bit longer. We used to have a bug where you lost your head, and it was quite funny, but you still had access to Mobiglass at that time, though. But again, it's just... I don't know. I generally hope that somebody is taking note and can maybe try and get these two things fixed, but who knows. Hey, Honk. Welcome in. Need to know, is this griefing me? Me and three others were quantum interdicting C2 and M2 when the money bug was in, just to make it more riskier for them. Is that griefing? It's not griefing, no. No, it's not. That's gameplay. That's gameplay. Right, so I'll tell you what the definition of griefing is. Griefing is stopping somebody playing their game, but not gameplay loops, okay? Griefing would be where I see Starlord 1156 in-game, and every time you spawn a ship, I kill you. And then everyone else flies away. And I see Starlord again, and I kill you. I kill you. I keep killing you in the game over and over and over and over again. That is griefing in a video game. But if you are interdicting people, or you're being interdicted, that's just a gameplay loop. That is part of the game. Piracy is part of the game, even if it's just destroying the ships and stuff like that. Spawn camping, yeah, you could say it like that. Campaign, whatever. That would be the term of griefing. The problem is, for the years that we've had with Star Citizen Starlord, is that we've had a lot of white knights that spend a lot of money in this game, and they don't ever want a player to touch them in bad ways, because it's more that their ego are fucking affected. And they started to call everything PvP related griefing. You know? Griefing. Oh, they're griefing me. They're griefing me. And it's not called griefing. In any other game, it's called ganking. You know what I mean? It's a form of PvP. And this is something that a lot of PvPers are trying to get. I got banned from a streamer for doing that. I just need to know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Again, we're going back to exactly what I've just said there, Starlord. You fucking hurt their little ego, their little pride. They got caught and got killed by you. Their little boohoo pride. No, streamers do not have the right to fucking report you for griefing for that. That's just gameplay loop. You will never ever be affected by CIG on that. It's why people always are like, oh, I'm gonna get you banned, DarkLaw, for killing me. Do it. Try and get me banned in this game. But CIG will look at the logs and go, oh right, DarkLaw was in an arrow at Daymar, at Shubin, killing somebody. That's what he does all the time. There you go, you know? That could also be stream sniping? No, it's not. Because again, if you are, like, if you think about it this way, Zeman, right? That is just gaining intel from a streamer, you know what I mean? Yeah, don't type the word griefing, guys. Just an FYI. Don't type the word griefing in my channel. A bot will time you out. There is no such thing as griefing in Star Citizen unless what I've just described. Okay, so we call it ganking or PvP on this channel. The balance between griefing PvP gameplay resides in the consequence of killing Star-Lord over and over again. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But if I literally, they would just mass report you for insulting an NPC. That's very true, yeah, yeah. You don't need to worry, Star-Lord. You'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine with that shit. And if the streamer bans you from the channel for killing them, then pff, whatever, you know what I mean? Were you smug about it? Did you go in the channel and go, ha ha ha, I got you? Then obviously, yeah, that justifies you getting banned, you know what I mean? From the channel. And if you were stream sniping, then whatever, you know? At the end of the day, streamers need to understand that when you play Star Citizen, you're playing a PvP game. You know, it may have PvE aspects and all that jazz, but you are opening yourself up to a world of hurt, and you can easily do stuff about it. I play with people who are, you know, competent PvPers, understand the game, you know what I mean? My keyboard isn't just a keyboard that has escape, W, and print screen on it, you know what I mean? It was not stream Simon, did not know it was in the server. There we go then, who cares, dude? It'll be probably was it the German Nutcracker? He probably likes to do that, you know. God damn it! How long does this take? Man, I'm gonna end up with like 300 fucking ships. I can just see this happening. Who is the German Nutcracker? It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke. I'm not gonna say names, but there are quite a few sensitive streamers. You know what I mean? I know who it is. Thank you for the dodo. Thank you very much, Agent Nova, for the £5 dono. I have watched your videos for some time now, and I think your personality is just awesome. Hope you become one of the popular streamers when I see. I used to be. I used to be like right beside Salty Mike, but then I killed my channel going to YouTube over an issue last year. So we're just working it back. But yeah, thank you very much for that, dude. Can we get some vibes in chat, please? 07s. Yee. Thank you very much for the dono, dude. DarkLaw, they said in the patch notes that resetting account will take longer than usual because of the event. Oh. Alright, well that helps. Where were you 15 minutes ago, Dell? Where were you 15 minutes ago? When I needed this information? Thank you very much again for the donut, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know, though. Right, so it takes a wee bit longer. What were they saying? Just like 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Putting my kid to sleep. Ah, it's cool, dude. I'm just joking with you. Please tell me you haven't just reset your character. I have had to. Raid. Because mine's been fucked for 21 hours now. Really? Probably, I mean, I do have another account, so I can use that as an emergency. Fucked for 21 hours, jeez. Oof. Well, actually, whilst we're doing this, let's use the timing, and we'll just set up the other account. I think I actually have to, yeah. Let's just set up the lupus. We'll just do that instead. If there's a will, there's a way. This is why having multiple accounts is a good thing right now. This one should have Arrow, Gladius, and Saber, but with only mass drivers. But since we're doing Logan combat, that's cool. That's cool. And if it goes to prison, I can just walk out. I can just leave it, you know what I mean? It's all the boss, welcome in. Again, we're just gonna do the Logan stuff, you know? Do 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 do. Doo-doo. Right. Let's try a female this time. Let's begin blend. Let's see what we got. What options do we have? What do you get as a standard female now? Holy crap. Is that based off of vampire? Look at the ears. Oh, it's actually just the standard one. It's fine. Just use that. Alright, Stanton, Orison. We'll do that one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. So this account was purely designed for Logan stuff. So we can get into this one. This should actually be a very easy one to set up, because this account, it has double of what it has. Alright, fair enough. Right, so set up the arrow. What modules do I have available? This is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, it doesn't have any modules. Yeah, it only has the ability to change out missiles, I think. Does it? Yeah, it does. Actually, it doesn't have any dupe. That is incredible. It's only got duped ships, but it doesn't have duped missiles. That is interesting. It might have duped mass drivers, though. Oh, it doesn't. It's only got duped size 3. Interesting. Says with relish. Let's do the Saber. So the Saber and the Gladius are ships that I bought in game. Or maybe it's not, actually. Maybe it's fully unduped. Or not duped, I should say. No. It's not. Now, I never played this account. Oh, no, I did. No, I did. That would be a complete lie. I did play this account. In 3.17. How did this not get duped? Like the other account. I wonder if it's because I played PTU. Maybe PTU did it. This is what I mean, like, this account doesn't have any subscription or anything like that. Like, it's not connected to the CIG stuff, so you just instantly get no nonsense. The TheDarkLaw account always has far too many modules and stuff like that. I never get, I really wish I could just account wipe. Right. So that's that. I think we've actually gained maybe a few extra. But because we don't do paints or modules on this account, it's just standard ship for Logan stuff. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Easy. Easy. And we got the Pisces for the event. I'm not going to touch that. We'll just use that. Good. This is a very easy account to do. Hey, morning Tough, welcome in. If character reset is a manual process on their end, that is the dumbest shit ever. No, it's not. It's not manual. Hey, Villet, welcome in. Speaking of Lupus, Barbatos in Gundam Evo is kind of OP at the moment. Yep, I've seen that. But to be honest, it is an OP Gundam in general, so it kind of fits the role. I have not figured out how to change components on the Pisces. What do you mean not change components? It should be just literally what I did with the Arrow Gladius and stuff. Or it's fooked. Oh, wait. It's probably a rented Pisces. That's why you can't change out the components. If you rent anything from, like showrooms and stuff like that, I think they changed it where you can't actually change components on rented ships. Or maybe that's changed again, but I remember people were saying that when you rent ships, you weren't able to change components. It could just be a bug that way.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
How's your day though, Tough? You down for some fighting later? Oh, by the way, sorry, Del, I missed that one. Chat, how's the Banu flying in atmosphere? Really targeting the ship as my next in-game purchase. Was wanting to know. Right, so the Banu is one of the fastest. It's in the top 5 category of fastest ships in atmosphere in a straight line. It's good at turning, but just remember that it's not exactly a light fighter kind of movement. Its radius fighting is really, really good. An arrow and a talon cannot keep up with it if you continue the radius. So it's kind of good as a bait ship, I would say. If you had like a wingman to back you up, you could go in with the defender, kind of soak up some hits. But because of its speed, you can pull away a lot faster than anything else. But it's really, really shit in rate fighting, turning to get into slots. Generally, I just don't feel it has a place for atmosphere combat just now because the biggest issue with atmosphere, and this is something that CIG will need to address at one time, is that we don't have proper aerodynamics, right? And you have the fighting style of Star Citizen, which is very much rate fighting, which is circle 1 fighting, nose to nose, and looking at each other. Now, there are a lot of ships that, in my opinion, do the 2 circle really, really well, better than like the arrow, and you can see the difference. They have these big engines to push and stuff like that. The problem is they don't have the damaging weapons to follow through with that kind of scenario, right? This is the big problem with Star Citizen, is that you've got all these light fighters, you've got all these medium fighters, you've got all these heavy fighters, but there's no really jump in fucking punch when it comes to it. You've got ships that can, and this is why light fighters will always be shitting on people in this game, because they have the ability to deal decent amount of damage and get around on people, and that's a big issue in the game. So I would love to see it where like the defender basically like has different weaponry that maybe an arrow can't use, and these different weaponry does a bigger punch, but because it can't turn as much, it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Or they have to tone down arrows and gladius, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? I generally feel that one of the easiest way to balance the game would be to drop the arrow down to 2 size 2s on the wings, which means that if you want gimbal, you have to go 1s. Now, we know right now in the current stat that 4 1s is pretty much the same damage as 2 3s, or just slightly a bit more, but you've got that amazing capacitor regen, which massively helps out in the shots. If you ever verse an arrow or Pisces or stuff like that, you will know what I'm talking about. That could be a really good way of doing it. And it's the same with the gladius, you know what I mean? It needs to go down to 3 2s, if that was the case. Or a different combination or something like that. I generally don't think light fighters should be carrying size 3s. That's my personal opinion on the game. If they could think of another way of doing it, but you know what I'm saying? You just, when you have a ship that has the same damage or near the same damage as a Banu defender, and you can literally sit on the rear end of the Banu defender and there's nothing it can do to stop you apart from going super hyper speed in a straight line and leaving you in the wake, I kind of feel that's quite boring gameplay, you know what I mean? So I personally would like to see the arrow and the gladius toned down to size 2 weaponry. And then that would maybe make other certain ships like the Buccaneer maybe a bit more useful. The Saber might be a bit more useful, because then the Saber, if you think about it, if you're versing an arrow that had, or like a gladius, let's do Saber versus gladius. The gladius is going to shit on the Saber in turning, but the Saber can radius fight faster than the gladius can. And we're talking about atmosphere, not talking about space, yada yada yada. I generally don't care about space anymore in this game because of just how wonky it feels at times. If that was the case, the Saber, if it got its nose onto target on the gladius, for example, it can deal a lot more damage and it might work that way. CIG want to balance things around armor and penetration and stuff like that, but I couldn't see a way how that would help, like a saber, for example. You know what I mean? Because it's such a big entity, and it's the same with the Defender, is how do you make these ships viable that if you actually go into a fleet fight and you're versing like people who will just use gladius and arrows and all that jazz, what is the reason to bring that into the game? Why would you use that? I know Zero State uses a lot of the Bounty Defender because it's great for getting around and walking into places and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like pure combat as ship to ship. Why would I bring a Defender over a gladius or like an arrow? You know what I mean? I can't think of anyone apart from a bait ship. But to be honest, if I was going to do a bait ship, I'd probably just bring in a single-seater fucking Hurricane. More HP, round about near the same speeds, and then, to be honest, if you strapped a gunner in, you know what I mean? It literally can fly around in circles and pelt at targets. Right now, it's just so difficult to understand, and especially when John Crew, right? Now, John Crew seems a decent enough guy, but when John Crew says that Super Hornet is a heavy fighter, I kind of lose a little bit of faith in their balancing choices with what ships are meant to do. And as advertised, he goes, a heavy fighter is the Bounty Defender. The Bounty Defender is marketed on the website as a light fighter. If anyone's ever looked at it, go and look at it right now. The Bounty Defender says dash, yeah, it won't make a difference to it, but thank you, did. The Bounty Defender has literally dash light fighter marketed as towards it. So you've got the guy who does these ships saying it's a heavy fighter, but it's advertised as a light fighter, and it doesn't do anything. And they say it's in a good place. And it's just like... It's not a good place. It really isn't. You know what would have been a good place for a Defender if you gave it 2 size 1s and a remote turret sitting on the back? It only had a 180 arc like this. I've described this one before. You put the co-pilot in, and it's got a dual size 1s at the back with big capacitor, and it just fucking does that old World War I, II kind of like shooting behind to keep people off you. Then the Defender would be fucking shit hot. It would be amazing. But it's so useless. And he's like, yes, we want it where, like, for 2-seater ships, the Bounty Defender. It's like, the Bounty Defender doesn't have a fucking role for the second seat. It's just a second seat. It doesn't do anything. It's the same as the fucking Super Hornet. It's fucking useless. But they're heavy fighters. So, yeah, medium heavy fighters just don't have a place in the game right now at all. I mean, you can use them for whatever situation, but generally, without stealth, the Saber is useless. And even with stealth, I think you would have to have it where the Saber would be getting up to a target, like, maybe where 2000 detection range, then the Saber would be really, really fucking cool, actually. I would actually use the Saber a lot if you could sneak up maybe 2,500, you know what I mean? Like, the moment that you get detection, the Saber's shooting at you. That would be cool. That would be a really, really good thing for it. Yeah, same with the Eclipse and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that would be a role for the Saber that I would actually be very happy with, but... Hey, Dead Horse, how you doing, Chief? Bounty Defender co-pilot just sits there and drinks beers. And... Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have a role. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had the Defender's second seat, and they put in a remote turret on the top of the Defender, dual-size 1s, and it's just... It's not to do frontal damage. It's literally, oh, there's a fighter on me. You know that kind of shit that you see in old World War planes? You know, you're defending your bomber kind of thing. That would be a really, really cool system for that. And it wouldn't be hard for them to implement because the seat's already there. Just make it a remote turret. You know what I mean? Then the Defender actually becomes a viable ship. A really, really strong viable ship. Because it still has the 4-size freeze on the front. It still has its speed. It has its meme size 2 tank. But then you've got a little bit of keeping the arrows at bay and the Gladius at bay, which would make it a heavy fighter, in my opinion, at that stage. Or at least medium, anyway. And I would actually probably use it if that was the situation. Because I generally feel that the hardest part is just keeping things off your rear end in that ship. Then again, Saber, stealthing, Eclipse, stealthing. Once they get these things in these, but when you say that the Super Hornet is a heavy fighter, where the fuck are you getting the stats that say this shit? Because every time I see a Super Hornet, I'm pretty sure every time somebody in my organization on comms sees a Super Hornet, there's a slight giggle. You know what I'm saying? There's a slight giggle when you see somebody coming at you in a Super Hornet. Hornet a little bit different, smaller profile, same sort of damage, you know what I'm saying? I think even actually moves slightly better, or maybe they changed it with the Super Hornet moves slightly better recently. But you know what I mean? Whenever you see a Hornet, there's a giggle. Especially in Atmosphere, you know? And again, we're talking about Atmosphere. That's my main background on where I know the flight system as well, you know what I mean? I couldn't compare anything to like Arena Commander or Space. There's people better skilled at that kind of stuff, but you know what I'm saying? These would then be very... Ooh, a little bit bouncy there. Then these would be very, very viable ships, I think, in Atmosphere. Defenders should be bought for the tech, the Banu cannons. Yeah, but again, like nobody's doing anything for that side of the game, Puppeteer, you know what I mean? They literally said that balance is sort of stopped, you know? They don't know what to fucking do. And generally, they should just be open with it, to be honest. Like, I generally feel that CIG have no idea how to balance this correctly. Because they have so many systems that need to be redone to actually make it work. You know what I'm saying? Shields is a big factor. Let's look at any ship. The moment that an arrow loses its shield, you roughly have a decent amount of HP and buffer, or whatever it's called, over the Gladius. The Gladius has the 2 shields. But if you ever look in any combat scenario, right, any sweaty fight, the moment that your shields are about to go down, there is a form of panic. If you're in Arena Commander, you kind of do the 1v1, I'm just going to duke it out and then I'll get my shields back. Or if you watch like Avenger 1, he'll move away, get his shields back, yada yada yada. You can't really do that in Atmosphere. You can't really break off and get your shields back without somebody being right on your ass, beaming you with these guns. So, I personally don't like shields in this game. I would rather shields be an idea that a shield is designed for, like, traveling through the atmosphere, maybe radiation. You know what I mean? Like in No Man's Sky, you go to different planets and there's radiation. Maybe that's what the shield does. But I want it where it would be more based around HP. So then when your shield goes, you're like, I've got an HP bar or a hull bar. Elite Dangerous does it really fucking well, where your shield goes down, and I would have to speak to Battlestar again on this one, because he played a lot more than me, but if I remember correctly with Elite Dangerous, when the shield goes down, you can't regen it. It has that boop, boop, boop kind of ticker thing, and then it goes back up. But if you're in combat, it doesn't go back up, if that's me thinking. And even if you moved away, it would take a long time for shields to come back. You were then looking at your hull HP bar going down. This is what Star Citizen needs, because if you actually could see visually your HP or the hull integrity of your ship, it means that you could stay in a fight and be like, you know what, I'm winning this one. I see there's a lot less. I'm not breaking off to get my shields. I'm gonna kill this person or attempt to kill them because I think I can do it with the calculations. You could do it in EVE Online. But the moment that shields go down, I have that panic situation because I fly the arrow. The moment my shields go down, I have this sort of instant gameplay method where I need to break off and regain composure and stuff like that. Other people just sit through and just, you know, they've got better aims and stuff like that. But for me, it's the instant gut reaction of, right, I'm now in a weakened state, like playing a MOBA, like playing any other games like that. I have to break away. Okay? And I wish I didn't have to do that. I wish I knew what my hull HP was like. I wish I had like the knowledge to know how much more time I've got in a fight before I really, really have to break away. If that makes any sense. Yeah, there's something like that, but I'm talking about originally with Elite Dangerous. So for me, I really wish that shield wasn't the form of tank in this game. I really don't like it. I really don't like shields. I don't understand the way shields are because, right, listen to me. There's another way of doing this, right? How would you guys feel if shields were your main tank and you had fuck all HP, but your shields were solid? You know what I'm saying? This is another way you could do it. You can make it where shields are your tank. They are your HP, but the shields are ridiculously powerful. And the moment you get through the shields, it's a fucking clapping after that. How would you guys feel about that kind of gameplay loop? You have big tanky shields, or that is what you know is your tank, and the moment you see it going down, you know you're close to fucking dead. The moment that your shields go, you have paper thin fucking HP. Sounds like Drake. Everyone will run at 50% shields then. Yeah, but they would run at 50% hull anyway, Zaman, you know what I mean? You could make it where getting through... I mean, again, we're just spitballing on this one, you know what I mean? Very much like Star Trek, yeah. I generally feel that the tank of the ship should be noticeable, and then either your hull is really tanky and you've got the way to know your HP on that, or the shield needs to be really tanky, and the moment that goes, that's when you die. I don't like this hybrid nonsense where the shield is like some sort of fucking buffer and then you have no idea. You see your, like, I've been in many fighting situations and my cockpit in the arrow starts flashing. And I've had Battlestar and Fresh say to me, don't worry, stay in the fight. You're good. Because you don't have a red cockpit or a red hull. But those fucking flashing lights start freaking me out because I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually pretty damaged. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be a way in this game to know, am I in a bad situation or can I stay in the fight longer? There has to be a way to know visually for somebody like me. Best is no shields. We didn't need shields in World War II. Yeah, no. Again, we're just spitballing on this, but I dislike the way that the tank is set up in Star Citizen. It really needs to be a full-on fact. Do my shields mean shit? And what is my hull HP kind of thing, you know? Wet toilet paper? The colors is not bad, actually. I think it could be a wee bit more. Keep long time shields for big ships. Light fighters will oh wait. Before I do this. Keep long time shields for big ships. Light fighters will have small time shields with super long regen time. I mean, that could work, yeah, because then obviously you're gonna take ages to... Oh no, I don't even need to do this. What am I doing? Again, I just want it where small ships are noticeably more squishier kind of thing, and then the big ships and all that jazz. Hey, Galifia. I actually like the complexity of shield and armor promise, but my imagination for the future, however, you're 100% on point that we're needing better useful information. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would work. You know what I mean, Galifia? If you had the ability to know how long you're in the fight, you can make... The judgment of running away is less then. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and check to see if my other account's now reset. You can make that assessment. But right now, my battle analyzing is purely done with shield. The moment my shield goes down, if I am not holding the fight, I make a run for it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of players are in the same sort of situation as me. You know what I'm saying? But if you knew that you had maybe 30 seconds more in the fight because you were only at like 70% hull integrity, you can keep going at that stage. You know what I mean? That would be really cool. Yeah, and just don't give color indicators or bars. It needs to be percentages on the dash, you know? Or proper bars that deplete and you know you've gone through like 50% at that stage. My reset didn't go through 15 minutes after. I went in still in Hex, no ability to claim ships. Alright. I'm getting to that stage of hunger where I'm getting that coughing stuff. Damn. Right, I'm in. Oh my god, my friends list is up. Wait. This fucking sucks, man. I swear, like... So they've not even wiped me. How did you get that fixed then, Puppeteer? It literally locked me out of my account for set time. SES friends list? Yeah, looks that way. Oh my god. Just please fucking... Database wipe. Come on. Database wipe. Please. Just fix this shit. Oh, wait! What? It has reset. It has reset, but it's put me in the reset armor. And I've got a gun. Oh, fuck. What? How did I just fucking teleport over there? Oof. This game is so scuffy at times, like, I swear. Alright, let's climb back up. I'll probably add some time, but who cares? I've got a gun in Clasher now. Can I not climb up in this? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. This is so floaty, man. Right, anyway, let's see what we've got here. So I've got my ships, I've got the mission. Do I have my status? I have all my status. What's my loadout? Do I have any ships here? No, it doesn't show me. If I go here, I'm on a server. If I press I can't access. That guard coming around kind of freaked me out a bit. Fuck's sake. This game, man, I swear. Hey, I can leave! Fucking hell. What is going on? What the fuck is going on with this game, man? Smuggling guns. Does anybody in prison want to play with a gun? Does anybody want a gun in prison? This is so stupid, like. And where's all the guys without the helmets got on? Yeah. Something doesn't belong here. Alright, well, anyway. It looks like... it looks my content creator pass kicked in. Right, so my account is reset. Or at least I can get out of jail wearing armor, you know? Yeah, watch this. Watch this as now I'm going to become a javelin pilot for UEE. You've got your... Oh no, crime stats should go now. The crime stat's gone. Yeah, there we go. However, I'm out. There's a gun floating here. Ah, jeez, man. I'm half tempted to kill myself to go back to Grim Hex, but you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm just gonna yeah, wakes up in Skyrim. Yeah, exactly. It's that meme. Oh, the part where it's driving down the road. Yeah. Oh man, that would be so funny. I think CIG, right? See if I was CIG for you have my head. Yeah, I've got a head, I've got Mobiglass. If I've got Mobiglass, I've got my head. For a meme, right? What they should do is go to Bethesda and be like, look, can we use the beginning part of Skyrim? Okay? Pay them a set amount of money and just have it that scene. And when you respawn, it wakes you up with the fucking game character in Skyrim, and you've got your undersuit on, and the NPC does that shit to you in the like the old Skyrim graphics, and then it cuts to actually where it's like a dream, and you wake up in the bed. That would be the best April's Fool kind of shit to do in this game. That would be so worth it, man. Alright, I need a ship to go. I'll use Pisces. And I'm pretty sure gaming companies would be down for those kind of memes. But then, listen to me on this one, right? It gets out that Bethesda does that for Star Citizen. Bethesda start making money by other game companies doing the same shit for memes as well. Please. Please, no. Please. Come on, we were so close. We were so close. Come on. Come on. You won't be able to do anything. All ships unclaimable. You're now in limbo? I'm in. Oh, right. Okay. So full limbo then. Wow, that's just fucking great, hey? Alright. Next, back to the other account then. And that's after 21 hours, it's still that same. You lost over 7.5 mil and it's not looking now we'll get it back. That's pretty shitty, like. Have you pressed the wipe account again though, Raid? Or have you just left it? Really? Yeah. Well, good job, Invictus. Just fantastic. Free flight, all that stuff. Brings in money, ruins experiences for gamers. Good job. Got 1 hour. Oh my god, is it on a limit? You're in the same state? Fucking great, man. Fucking great. This is why having... What's the timer on it? 24 hours to reset your account. Oh my god, CIG. Seriously. Alright, well, only Logan fighting today, guys. There's nothing else I can do. Fucking great job. I ain't touching SE until free flight is done. I know. Oh my god. Alright, well, there's a lesson for you guys. Make sure if you go to prison, just walk out of it. Don't reset your account. Don't do any of that stuff. It's too much, like... Again, thank you very much, Nova, for the dono, dude. Massively appreciate the donos. Also, thank you very much for the retweets, exclamation mark tweet. If you want to help out with the channel whilst we're live, it's free to do so. Just tweeting, retweeting, comments, all that jazz. Right. We're just gonna have to do this then. V Rising time? No, to be honest, if I can't stream Star Citizen, guys, I'll probably go and do some stuff in the garden. I've got a few more plants to plant. Texan, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Appreciate that. We're kind of like me and Gregory and Tuff are like the end of V Rising anyway until 1.0 comes out. So yeah, it's pretty much just yeah. You know what I mean? Nothing. I'll just do a super short stream today, and what I'll do is well, there's nothing I actually can do for 24 hours, so we'll just have to see. I just started playing out Star Citizen. Well, welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a semi-decent experience and the bugs are not killing your morale too much. But yeah, it's definitely, it's whatever. The question would be is, can I send money on the main? I wonder. So whereabouts are you, Puppeteer? I was resetting because I couldn't claim ships anyway. Right. You still can. So literally there's this weird limbo thing where you're not, from what I'm getting with Raid and Puppeteer's information, there's nothing I can do on my main account until whatever the fuck goes on. It's not been reset either. It's just been thrown into limbo, which means that there's a lot of issues then. And this is what you get for fixing fucking trading whilst there's a live event going on CIG. Should have just left it alone. Who fucking cares if people were making millions and millions every day? Just wipe the accounts, please. The back end is gone to shit, dude. Because again, you shouldn't be fucking around with things whilst you have double the amount of people coming in to play. And you should have done an account wipe for 317 anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem that CIG have. Their ideas that they think they can just push through this shit is not acceptable in this day now. You should not be doing an event, a free flight, and then fucking around with numbers on a server at the same time. They should have overclocked their servers. It's a bit of a joke, to be honest. Because you know what's going to end up happening? They will end up having to do a database wipe to fix all this. I actually foresee this happening. There's no way their magical fucking coding expertise is going to sort this shit out. They'll have to eventually just pull the plug and wipe the database after the Invictus event. I actually foresee this happening. Because it's so scuffed now. So scuffed. And what will happen if they do a database wipe? It means that everything that you haven't purchased with real money will be taken away from you. And you have to start again. Clean slate, yeah. But we need a database wipe. So I feel sorry for new players getting into the game and starting off, but we need it, yeah. If you've ever played a game like Tarkov, they do season wipes. CIG should have wiped us at the start of 317 and they never did. But it cleans out the nonsense, the broken. Well, I don't even know confirmed if they would do it, Texan, but I generally feel that with the amount of issues we've got on the go just now because of it, it does need to be cleaned out. Say, for example, here, right? This account has only ever... It owns an arrow, right? And I bought a Gladius and a Saber in 316. And now I've got 2 of each. Because this is the duping problem. And I know people who have 300 arrows and talons. Because they bought... Every time they had to wipe, it just duplicates even more and stuff like that. The database needs to be cleaned, and CIG are very irresponsible for not doing this when they had the time, as far as I'm concerned. Because on my main account, I actually have like 100 and something modules now, and I've only ever bought 6. But it's just every time I've had to reset because of bugs and stuff like that, because I play the game every day basically for streaming. These issues have come into play. But even this character, which I only logged in to buy ships one day, has already got duping issues. These are bought ships in-game. So if I was to have my account completely wiped, I would only have the arrow, which is what I bought. The Pisces is for the event for everyone to use, but these would be gone. My modules would be gone. But you can see here, I bought this in-game, I bought this in-game. Because of 3.17's bugs, this has appeared because of it. I know. They do it every year, and we have, you know the funny thing is, Raid, like I would understand, and I understand, it brings in money and stuff like that. It's a good marketing thing for that. But every single year, it's the same outcome. It doesn't change. It doesn't get better. You know what I mean? They don't take the information and make it better for us for like all this information won't fix it for the end of the year when they do the same thing. You know what I mean? When we get IEC or whatever it's called, it's IAC, isn't it? Which is the end of the year one. 2 secs. IE, that's it. IE. When they do IE, all this stuff that we've had for this event just now won't change a goddamn thing. We'll still have problematic back end, all that jazz. And that's the sucky thing with it, you know what I mean? I could go through Invictus pains knowing that at the end of the year it's going to be tweaked and flawless, but it's not. It's going to be back end gone to shit, because again, CIG has this big problem of doing a free flight the same time as they're launching an event in the game. And this is no offense to people who come in to play for the free flight. I understand that you're wanting to test it out, but they could do it after the event. You know what I'm saying? After the event, let you play with all the ships, you know what I mean? But the event is over. They could just give you 5 ships that are well used within the game for your free flight account, and that's it. Then you play the game and go and do things. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool. But it should be after the event. What's the best way to earn as a beginner? Doing NPC bounty hunting missions is actually really good. So if you actually go here, press F1, go to this contract manager button down here, and click on that. You'll get this list of contracts. Go to Bounty Hunter and start doing this stuff, dude. That's the best way to make money. Just do that. Everything else is kind of... trading isn't in the game. Mining is just a bit of a pain. That's probably the best way. Looting is a good way as well. If you go and find loot on... some bunker missions and stuff like that, you can be lucky. Caves give Hadanite, which can net you like 100k. So if you did that for a few days, you could easily get like another ship and stuff. Arrows are not expensive to buy. Modules. If you're needing a database for building, let me just get this for you here. Start season apps, pips and calculator. You can use Urkel here, which will allow you to basically take whatever ship that you have in game and make a build for it. Yeah, that can work for you if it loads. Kind of looks like it's not loading. Yeah, so you basically go here, select your ship. Say, for example, you had an RSI Aurora MR, which I think is the star one. This will allow you to kind of change out to different weapons. You can see how much DPS you're going to do and all that jazz. But generally, I would say the best is to stick to repeaters just now. And yeah. A herald. Hail and well met. Why would a herald turn around, I wonder? Anyway, Docking denied. Alright. Right, so unfortunately, I've only got 3 ships and they've only got mass drivers. This is the best way. I'm literally creating content out of thin air right now because, oh my god. Again, I don't know how long I'll do today. I really need my main account set up, but yeah. We'll get it. Have you tried those new size 4 Gatling on something like a Talon? I won't use it on a Talon. I'll use it on anything else than a Talon. I kind of feel that it should not be a weapon class that should be allowed on a light fighter. Personally. You know what I mean? I understand that size 4 weapons are scuffed on the Talon, and to be honest, they should just make it where the Talon has free size 3s. You know what I'm saying? That would be an easy way to fix it, but and the only reason I dislike it on the Talon is because of such a high mobility ship should not have that ability to disintegrate other ships. You know what I'm saying? It just should not be a factor in the game when it happens. And it's crazy how much those ships can kill things in that state. Maybe not in space, you know. The game is too fun, I launch it almost every day. We fight through the bugs. The account stuff is a big thing, you know. For me anyway, like I need the kind of like back end to work. It's a major factor. But again, this is why I've got this account as an emergency. I've got another account as well. I've actually got 5 accounts. 2 that I disclosed, 1 which is TheDarkLaw, my main one, this one which is my backup. I then have one that's from 2012 that not even anyone in my organization knows the name of that one. And that is that was my Kickstarter account in 2012. And I keep that personal because I want to sometime have it where like I want to go low flying without nobody knowing me, not streaming, not making videos, you know what I mean? Just basically an account that nobody knows it's me and it can just not get any interference kind of style. That's the general idea with it. I don't know if I should make this account criminal because of how scuffed this thing is. Some privacy, yeah. I think all content creators will probably end up having that. Ooh. Ooh. Just a fucking tourist sitting out in the woods. Well, not really the woods, but in the desert. It's taking off already. They've done the mining. They're flying here, chat. I couldn't kill them even if I wanted to. Not with these weapons. Look, it's cruising around. See, look! It's like, oh, it's a blue ship. It's a blue ship on radar. Why would I ever care? You know, the funny thing is, I can actually sit right beside it, and because of its own ship, it doesn't even know I'm on radar beside it. That's the crazy thing about having your own ships on radar. The fucking ramp is down as well, guys. Look at that. I'll use the Connie to blot out the sun. So oblivious, man. I've got the Z extension on the left now, and I've got it back to normal mode on the right. And the reason for this, right, okay, is this is amazing on the left. It acts like a throttle that you can basically shift around and do all these things, and it's so much fun. But I like the fact that this position helps me for my kind of like rolling flying and my aiming and stuff like that, because I spent a lot of time with it like that. Wow, I can see this guy like over there. But also I like it where I can just quickly grab the mouse. The Z extension requires the mouse to go out faster, so I definitely think left Z extension and vertical is the best setup for flying. 100% believe on that now. But I mean, it was really fun with the right. I think for low flying, the right horizontal is really, really good. But for PvP, it's not. For PvP, the horizontal bar is not good. You need the vertical bar for a little bit more precise aim. And I really like the setup now. And again, they're on the Monster Tech rail system as well. That's really good. But yeah. So, we can do some low gun fights, but again, with everyone's accounts kind of scuffed, it's kind of like not gonna happen. So I'll probably just change the title just now, guys. So we're just gonna be main account fucked cruising on alt. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. Hopefully, maybe another wipe will fix it, or a database. I think it's just going to be a few days of just chilling out flying at this rate, which really sucks. Which really, really sucks, guys. Really sucks. Anyway, we can still have fun flying. We just can't do the combat that I wanted to do. Stopping at any time if it's too buggy, yeah. Well, I took 6 months off Star Citizen because it was getting really, really buggy, you know. They are, yeah, exactly, Galfia. But we break through it. We'll see what we can do, you know. You know, always make some time. We just won't be able to do long streams. I wanted to do a very long stream today. I had it all planned as well, but main account's duff, so we'll just have to wait for tomorrow. If the guys come on, we can do the Logan stuff, because I don't need to go crime for that. Oh no, no. We'll go around. Right, so we're back at Shubin. So if we head east, we'll be good. This track is really good. Stole it from the latest F14 War Thunder video. There's that Connie again. I managed to find the Connie a second time. Fuck's sake. This is definitely one of the best areas around Shubin. If you head out east, you've got these canyons and you've got the mountains as well to play with. If you go further down east, southeast, sorry, you can get more. It's good, eh? Yeah. It is good. Let's do this. I'm gonna put Artemis on. Artemis is a good album we can play. I can't wait for VR, but I think it's gonna be a lot longer than we expect, you know? A lot longer. I'm gonna get rid of this as well, because we're not really doing any killing today. Just a quick flight stream. And then I'll do things around.
Hydrogen fuel is at 65%.
Nom 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 nom. Yeah, Lindsay Sterling's amazing, dude. Little bush. Your main account is fake too, so playing on alt? Yeah. I can't spawn any ships anymore now. I didn't do yet. Apart from the account being fucked. Sucks, man. I had so many things I wanted to do today. I would just chill it. Pretty much just chill out. Fly. I wish I could do some other stuff, but I can't. Do, 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 do. What happened to the main account? Basically, I can't spawn any ships or anything like that. Magd, welcome, Chief. Oh no, I don't mind as people asking. Yeah, basically, I just can't. I can't spawn any ships, so I can't do what I wanted to do today, which was combat. I mean, I can do combat on this character, but I don't have any weapons for it, so I've only got. The sledgy. Need some cash? No, it's more than just I can't be bothered going shopping. You know what I mean? I'd rather just do a short stream and just chill and have some flight. You know what I mean? I really just don't want to deal with the bugs. I don't want to deal with it. It's so scuffed right now, and I'm pretty sure I could just send money on the main anyway. You know what I mean? Oop, a little too much. Only had double the afterburner. Oh, that's gonna be a wing loss on that one. Need a little bit more up on that. Quick and fix it, yeah. Actually pretty close. I hate the shopping trips too, and your low flying ballet is quite calming on the big street. I am the ballerina of Star Citizen. Watch this doesn't work. A drone racer POV. I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, hopefully I'll get the account back tomorrow. We'll see if it works or not. Because it's kind of setback. How long does free flight last till? Or the event, sorry. We surely are at the end of it now, are we not? We're surely. Alright, we'll up the speed. Lindsay Sterling. If you do exclamation mark song, TX, that'll give it to you, dude. So on the 1st of June, everything should be over. Oh, thank goodness, you know. How does it get so much FOV? You have to use the XML file change, Bernie. I can show you right now. Let me bring this back here. Alright. So if you know how to do, if you've got like Notepad++, let me just come to a halt here. Good. So wherever you've installed Star Citizen, for example, I've got mine on my D drive here live. You've got all these folders, okay? Under user, under client, under zero, under profiles, under default, under attributes, you will use a program maybe like Notepad++, and you will have FOV set here. Make sure the game is closed down, and I have mine at 72. The higher you go up, obviously, the more fucking fish-eyed it's gonna go, but the standard maximum bar in Star Citizen only goes up to 56 point something or other like that. I can't remember the default on it, but I like 72 because it kind of gives me a little bit more peripheral for the side, but I don't want too much MFD like push back. I like the fact that I have to dip my head to check on that. No, it's just back end is going to crap right now. So just save it there, FOV change, and that will help you out, Vernie, of making it a little bit better for some users. I don't like the fish tank kind of view. I used to have it further back, and I remember Battlestar was like saying to me, don't do it, you know, stuff like that. But it was good for low flying. But then I pushed back. What I like is that when my head is stationary, I've got a little bit of information sitting there, but I like the idea that I have to kind of look down more now to get that information. And when I see people with literally fucking G9 ultra wide, it just looks so shit. It looks so shit. I don't understand how you can play the game in such crap fucking FOV. So just be careful you don't go fish-eyed, you know, because there's nothing worse than looking at a fish-eyed stream. Oh, you're very welcome, dude. Very welcome. Any of the little tricks and trade of XML files, I'm pretty fluent in that now. But yeah, I find it just generally helps, because again, I don't want to be like, you know, when you've got people that are like, I can't actually do it because of my eye thing. But you know what I mean? It's like their views like this, and then it's like even further back and stretched out to the maximum. It doesn't look good. You want to kind of have a feel that you're in the cockpit. So this just gives me enough information, like you know, I personally don't need the MFDs there and there, the bottom ones. That's why, like for like the Scorpius, I'm fine with 2. Personally, because I just need self status and target. That's all I need. I don't need the triangle. I only ever set them up on the arrow this way so that when people are watching the stream, they can be like, alright, he's got full powered engines, that's his shields there, you know what I mean? But no, there's no way to do the friends list. That's just back-end database. It's so scuffed. That's why we're on this account just now, Patrick, because my main account I can't actually I can't even spawn ships now. So friends list was kind of like fluctuating in and out, all that jazz. So it's going to be a short stream today, which I really hate the idea of, but well, there's nothing I can fucking do, so gonna just have to wait till CIG fix it, I suppose. Com stealing target status and Scorpio sucks. Yeah. That's a big PV problem. That needs to go, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is where, like, the UI team, I had this rant yesterday. I know they're working on the new stuff, and the new stuff looks really good. But please, UI team, before you bring out all the new stuff for, like, Anvil Ages, all that stuff, don't bring out shit. Take a little bit extra time. Make sure we've got our screens on our helmets. You know what I mean? Make sure the MFDs are full of information. Please. Please. Since we've waited for this so long, don't release it scuffed. And make a goddamn thing that appears that has comms. You know what I mean? Where it does not affect your MFDs. It's so stupid. I got in my Arrow and AC the other day there, and I had the helmet MFD HUD. I was so excited, and then Akko told me it just happens sometimes. I miss those. I know. It's such a shame. It really is like one of the most outdated systems. And I know we've got like the new HUD that you've got the boost and all that stuff. That's a lot better than what we did, but I miss having helmet information, you know? It was so much better then. How is that random? What do you mean? If it happens sometimes, that's random. I think if you remember, didn't we used to get the pop-up on our HUDs when Xenofret was first released, Gallifear? If I remember, it pops up. You know what I mean? I don't know why it does it for that and it can't do for the other stuff, you know? But again, I don't know, man. I really don't know. We need a massive, like, UI overhaul in easily 2 years now, so... You know, I was watching Cutlet stream yesterday after I raided him, and it was literally, you know, where somebody was like, yeah, for 500, you know, CIG employees, nothing gets done, or something that somebody said. I'm like, the coffee lady doesn't count as a developer, by the way. You know what I mean? The social media team don't count as developers for this game. The people who do server engineering and all that jazz, you know what I mean? The cleaning department, the cafeteria, you know, all that. That's what's, when CIG say 500 plus staff, it's everyone. It's not the developers. Funnily enough, like, they are constantly looking for developers. That's why this game's taking so long, is there's just nobody working on it, man. The Orison Assault has Ninetales come pop up in top right. See, again, I don't know why it pops up there, Fluff, and it doesn't do it when an NPC hails you, and it takes away one of your MFDs. It's nasty, nasty. Squadron is damn main focus. Yeah, very true. I'm gonna take away, these keybinds, by the way, just so I can relax my feet a little bit more today. Take away the accelerator. There we go. Wish you could put 2 keybinds. That would be cool. Right, this should make it a little bit easier. Hey, Looney, what's up with you? Did you enjoy your walk with Granny? Yeah. We'll be going back out again later, because I won't be able to stream as long. Unless people just literally want to get down into Logan dog fighting. That would be actually cool, you know? Hey, Stinko. Am I saying that right? I hope I am. Hope you're doing well today. Mr. Moo, good day. Oh, by the way, guys, we're going to be updating the emotes on the channel. So, if anyone's seen Jice made me... They're in tier 3 just now. But we've got the Pepe... Pepaga Legatas. So if you actually zoom on them, they get the face that was made yesterday. So I'm thinking I'm going to redo all my emotes and bring them into just my own face, because I can't afford an artist. And yeah, we can kind of clean out the ones that we have. And I think what we'll do is just clean out the ones that don't have like Luna, you know what I mean? The shake weight, we're going to do sad. Any of these ones, I'm going to replace with my own face. You know what I mean? I think that's the place. That's the place for that one. So I'm going to try and figure out how to do that. The arrow helmet, do not give the yellow nav markers though. Oh, do give you. Yeah. I came here because I heard this is where the king of low-fly spends his time, here to learn. Thank you, I appreciate it. Who told you? Who told you that one, though? I'm interested. Who ratted me out? Well, welcome in. Yeah, our main account is broken right now, where I can't spawn any ships, so I'm on my ult just now, and unfortunately it doesn't have items to go and do like player killing unless it's around Logan fight. It's just basically my recording character for these things, so we're just basically chilling out, talking, hanging out on the Sunday, and hopefully it'll be sorted tomorrow, if anything. So if anyone has any questions, always at me at TheDarkLaw. That's a much easier way of getting my attention. But yeah, just sort of hanging out. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I'm looking forward. So we've only got till what, Wednesday before we'll see some database fixes, I guess. What do we have here? Did the Connie forget these? Ah, right. Alright. I lurked a few times in the past, but took a break from SE. First time I heard of you was from Smash City. Ooh! She's a lovely lady. I do like Smash City. But that's awesome of her to say that. Contrary to popular belief, streamers do not work for CIG. That's very true. It's very true. But I mean, I wouldn't say no. You know what I'm saying, Simon? I wouldn't say no. TheDarkLaw, would you like to stream set amount of hours, set amount of days for a monthly wage? Yes. Yes, I would, CIG. They don't. No, they don't. It'd be kind of cool, though. I've heard of these things. I hear it's called sponsorship. Some game companies do it, but they'll probably just wait until release for that kind of stuff. Or beta, or whatever. But then, they won't pay me. They'll pay like somebody like Lyric or Co-Carnage, or you know what I mean? Somebody that's got thousands and thousands of viewers. That's how it always goes. It's why the bigger streamers get bigger. Just like real life. Numbers game. Alright. I think we need a music change. What kind of tempo do we want to go for? We've had kind of like the little gentle flying. I was gonna play Pitbull. Pitbull. Maybe some instrumental trance. That might do. Yeah, it makes perfect sense when they pay the bigger streamers. You gotta get money's worth, you know. But then saying that though, if you took the money from, like say you were gonna pay somebody like Shroud, it's gonna cost like $40,000 or something like that to bring somebody like that in. Would you actually spend that money, or would you just, because the moment that their payment is up, you know what I mean, they're gonna go to other places at that stage. That normally is how these big streamers do, you know what I mean, they get paid by one game and then they move to another and all that jazz. So aye. Multiple streamers, yeah. I always kind of think that would be the best solution. And maybe like a game called Blade and Soul actually did it this way when it first came out, and it worked really well. What they did was they gave their content creators a monthly wage, and obviously they had to stream set amount of hours, set amount of days, and it worked really well, because when the big streamers came in to play it, they only played it for like a couple of weeks and they went to other games. These people were still playing it for months on end, and it actually bumped up the views really, really nicely. So, I mean, there are ways of working around it. But I guess a company wants the maximum effect, so you would pay like a big streamer, you're going to get a big cash injection back into it, as well as plenty of views. So that's probably how, I'm not saying probably, that is how companies work. And you got to respect it, you know, they want to get the most out of their income. It's the same with like, there was somebody, a content creator was like, why don't I get any love from CIG? And I'm not pointing out Galifia from yesterday. This guy had been only streaming for like a couple of months in Star Citizen with like 10 views. And that's a channel building. That's growing. It's going places. And it's like, I don't understand why I don't get the content creators kind of stuff. And it's like, you have to look at it from this point of view. CIG give to content creators these items to bring in traffic and keep it going. If you have 5-10 people in your channel and that's all you have every month, they're not really getting their investment back, so to speak. Now, the difference with Galifia is Galifia has been here for a very long time, you know, over a year as far as I'm concerned. And he has traffic coming in, and it depends on what's going on and stuff like that. And that's where I would stand, where CIG should be like, Galifia, you're a top lad. You know what I'm saying? And this is where I'm going to contact my contact after the weekend for Galifia and be like, look, you need to get this guy in, because he streams Star Citizen. He's not a white knight, but he's also not a bitter vet that just complains about the game constantly. It's a constructive complaint, basically. And then you get the stuff. People like that should be part of the content creator program, as far as I'm concerned. But not somebody that just pops in after a week, a month, and goes, I deserve this. It's like, you deserve nothing with that attitude. Work for it, like everyone else does. Don't just think you're privileged and you should come in and get these things just because you spend a little bit of time. There are people that have been streaming well more within the community that deserve it over that kind of attitude, you know? Exactly, Unlimited. And that's where, if I was part of like the social team, I would be promoting those content creators just now, because, and I'll tell you why, is that if you start backing your content creators now, it means that when this game comes out and you have this big influx of streamers that play the game, they get frustrated because they're just dying or they don't understand what's going on. People like Lyric, who are not going to hang around for months on end, they will all go and the views will tank down. But if you do not help promote your smaller streamers, people who have been backers and content creators for a long time, you do not start promoting those people and keeping them interested in working with you, that's when your viewingship on Twitch will die. Will massively die. And it will only be when you bring out an expansion will you get any life into the game. And it's a really, really bad thing. And that's why I will always say this, the content creator program with Warframe has been insane. This Taurus is still here, by the way, all these hours. The Warframe creator stuff has been so good, because they actually work with the creators, you know, they give some in-game fluff, and it's basically a thing called a glyph, where you can get your favorite content creator's logo and actually put it on your Warframe and stuff like that. So you could literally have, if you so wish, a DarkLaw emblem on your ship. And it's something that CIG should really think about, because it's a great way of interacting with communities, but also where somebody isn't just going to come in for that exclamation mark giveaway. Oh boy, I'm going to win today, big guy. You know what I mean? They can actually get in and be like, hey, can I, you know, is there any chance? Because the content creator had to give you it. You couldn't just press a button and get it. Some people did set up an automated service for it, but it would be like, hey, DarkLaw, can I get your logo? And be like, yeah, hang around for a couple of weeks and we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? And you could reward your viewers with your emblem. And it was like a rare commodity thing at the beginning of it and stuff like that. It's a really clever idea to have interaction where the content creator can go, I can give you something in game that nobody else can give from my collection, basically. And people then watch the channel, they interact with the streamer, and it's not about dumping the amount of money to get favorism like that. It's like a reward where you can be like, hey, you know what? I've seen you in the channel quite a bit, unlimited raid. You know what I'm saying? Here, have my logo in game or my ship skin as a appreciation kind of thing. That's a cool way of interacting. Not through like Twitch drops and stuff. That's the extra stuff that you can get in, you know. But that small interaction. Your favorite skin. You know what I mean? They could work with their top content creators or people who have done it for a while and have that interaction. That would be a great way in the future. Tons of games do it these days or more. But yeah. Yeah, let me know, Raid. Let me know if the second wipe sorts it, because obviously, when did I wipe? It would have been about, what, an hour and a bit ago, so that would be 2. So if I started around about an hour tomorrow, an hour before, then that should be where I could wipe my account again. But I need to know, because I'm not going to press a button if it doesn't actually work. But yeah. That's a great way of having it. Or even if you want to go to the small scale thing, you could get Galifier's beard in your character creation. You could go into an NPC shop, you know, like it is in Red Dead Redemption and stuff, and you get a beard, and you could go in and get the Galifier Games beard. I mean, I'm just spitballing, but this is the cool shit you can have with your streamers. And this keeps your content creators interested. It keeps viewers interested in that content creator, because again, it would be like, I really want to have that really cool Galifier beard. I'm sorry I'm using your name, Galifier, but that's where we're going with it. And you have to, you know, hang out in Galifier's channel and interact with him and stuff. Not subs and donations and stuff, but just be a community member. And then he's like, here, have a Galifier's beard token. And then one day everyone's going around with that beard or something like that. Or you can have the DarkLaw bald look or the Captain Burke's quiffy kind of hair, you know? It would be so sick, man. This just random kind of like thing. Well, not really random, but you know what I mean. And this is a great way of keeping that interaction going, because unfortunately, when the big content creators come in, they come in because they want to get their sponsorship money. If the game is good, they maybe hang around for a wee while, but a company goes, we want you to play this game, here's this amount of money, and they're gonna go, ooh, I like Star Citizen, but I like my 50 grand more. And they go this way, and then it just tanks the views. Then their viewers that were watching the show, enjoying Star Citizen content, go, where else can I go to? And it's like, I can go here, I can go here. And you have this amazing sort of chain down that happens when games are released. A lot of content creators a couple of years ago were like, oh my god, what's going to happen when all the big streamers come? Nothing. Your channel is still going to be with the same amount of viewers, hopefully. And the moment that these big streamers go elsewhere, they might have a flow down traffic where, again, a set of their followers, their viewers are like, oh, I really like this game, I want to know more about it, but my favorite streamer's kind of gone to this other game that I don't really care about. I'm going to, you know, maybe have them up on one screen and watch this Star Citizen show, and you have that funneled down, which is really, really cool. So nobody should ever be worried about, you know, traffic. You know, oh, I've only got 30 views right now, and then all these big streamers are going to come in and take their 30 views. No, they're not going to take your 30 views, because they'd be watching those streamers right away. Why would you watch a content creator that has no idea what they're doing in the game unless that's your kind of thing? Or you would be sticking with the streamer you've been watching who actually knows how to play the game and isn't going to fucking be like, guys, how do I pick up a box? What's the push to talk key? Oh, what's this on radar? Flopping around. Because that's what happens in Star Citizen. Star Citizen is not a game that you can stream for a couple of days and understand it. It's like why I've never gone into Tarkov, because Tarkov requires a crazy amount of knowledge. Like EVE Online, these other games, you know? And you're just gonna see these people flop in, you know? There are plenty of content creators already right now within the Star Citizen category that have no fucking clue what they're doing in Star Citizen. They have a lot of fun, but there is always going to be the group of people that are always searching for the knowledgeable people to get that advantage ahead of folk, you know? How are they making money? Somebody came into the chat earlier on today and said, how do I make money? Bounty hunting. You know what I mean? You go into a streamer that just turns up and you say the same thing. They go, I don't know. Maybe I should go and look on YouTube. You know? And that's when you'll get your influx. Right now, there's not really much to care about Star Citizen because of wipes and, you know, being developed and stuff like that. But in the future, people will be more interested in knowing the shortcuts to bypass the groups, you know, or where is a good location to go to, kind of thing. Remember playing Tarkov when there was only one map? I haven't had the time to memorize the new ones. I've got Tarkov. I just don't have somebody to play it. I also don't have the time to like invest into the game because it's definitely a game where I can't just jump in and expect to land a shot, you know what I mean? I need to learn how to sneak. I need to know what's good to pick up, all these things, you know? That's why it's very, very difficult. That's why I will always play Star Citizen over any other game, because I'm so passionate about Star Citizen that I would rather always keep my muscle memory good, my knowledge of the game good, and just ride it out, basically. Not to get like famous streamer, you know, kind of nonsense, but more, I would just like to, this game offers me everything that I need. I just need it to work. That's all. This game offers me everything. I just need it to work. That should be any backers, like, before they say it. Do you realize this game can offer you everything? But we all just need it to work. Do you agree? Yes. Alright, now you can purchase the game. I just need my head back, TDL. Yeah, exactly. Ay, ay, ay. I think the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to right now is not the pyro system's coming. That's going to be cool, don't get me wrong. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see when CIG move over to the new technology they've been talking about. It's going to be very buggy, very broken, but I like the idea that we're about to get that 2.6.3 or 2.6.4 fucking into 3.0 slap of whoop-de-fucking-do, look at all this stuff, you know what I mean? And then it's going to be like a couple of months, 6 months, 9 months, 20 years to fix it all. That's going to be a real joy to see. Vulcan or Ped, everything, you know what I mean? Everything, like when you got their new server system, their persistence system that they've been talking about, and all those kind of things, you know what I mean? Then you've got the Vulcan stuff added in. I'm very interested when tech changes come in, not mechanics of the game, but you know what I mean? Anything that pushes the game up. Because we're like this. So this is basically the foundation level of Star Citizen right now, and we're in the fucking clay pit right now, just swishing around in fucking watery clay, just like that's what we are in Star Citizen. I can't wait to where we've got a solid foundation of game and it starts to be built off this solid thing. And right now we're just in this piss mess. We're in the bog underneath the foundation. And we need to sit right the fuck on top of it, you know? Yeah, we are, exactly. How are you doing today, Chief? The legendary mesh. They added Gen 12 objects, really smoothed out. It definitely, yeah. Full Gen 12, Vulcan, moved over to the new server system. It's going to be wonky, but I definitely believe maybe about a year after, so we're talking about what, 2024. I think you'll look back on like 2022 and go, what the fuck we were playing? Because if you go and look at like 2 years ago video footage, the UI is disgusting. Look at this shit, right? Watch this stuff. This is mental, right? So let's look at Star Citizen 2018. Let's just go back to it, right? Here we go. The keynotes. CitizenCon. Right? And you go to this, and you see, obviously, this was at CitizenCon. We don't have this train thing here and all that jazz. But you can go here, and you remember seeing this, right? You remember seeing this, and it was like, wow, that's fucking cool. But then the realization when we actually got it, it was like, what, fucking 10, 12 fucking FPS? And it just didn't work when we got Hurston. And now you go to Hurston, and you're like, holy shit. So if I bring up old Hurston, right? And now let's look at Star Citizen 2022. And we'll quickly go to what video? Let's do Hurston. 2 weeks ago. Maybe this would do it. I'm looking for a video. Normally somebody would have like a comparison. Oh, one minute. Star Citizen 3.17 comparison. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna have this. Yeah, here we go. Here we fucking go. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about, right? Let's just mute it. This is where, like, you see the tech get upgraded. Not mechanics, you know, and bugs and stuff like that. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about pure... the difference between 3.16 we see here to 3.17. Tech upgrade. The difference. Tech upgrade. One patch later by just adding in the stuff and where it's not fucking up with the FPS and stuff like that. It makes a huge difference. Riding train causing bleeding injuries. It was terrible. Exactly. Lagski takes the crown. Exactly. This is where I get very excited in the game, where you see this and then you get this afterwards. And it just makes huge difference, especially if you see it at night. Like where the do we have anything else more? No, I think this is like a full comparison, right? And then obviously, like I said, you look at this and you're like, this was amazing back in 2018. You would go down to it and you'd be like, wow, this is so cool. But now if you do it these days, it's even more crazier, you know? I forgot TV or remote cams used to have like a kind of wavy video feed. I don't even know if that's still a part of it anymore. But yeah, we get all this stuff like 2-3 years ago and everyone got super excited. And this looks shit compared to what we have right now. You do the same thing and you'll be blown away by the amount of detail that's added in, the background, the clouds, everything, the UI upgrades, you know? So again, 2 years from now, everyone's going to be like, wow. Because you always have that thing, oh my god, Star Citizen is getting so old in development, it's going to look shit when it finally releases. I don't think so, personally. I really don't think so. I think it's going to be something that you look back and go, alright, fuck, they actually did it. Yeah, the next 24 months, I mean, we are probably going to be fucking noosing ourselves, Gallifear, at the idea of all the bugs to come, but the outcome of it is going to be quite... It's like when you get that sour sweet and you put it in your mouth. It's like, you suck it up, but then you're like, damn, that was good. That's what... It's like we're about to do that. We're about to do some seriously sour sweets in the next 24 months. Yeah. Well, again, 30Ks is just an issue that hopefully with the new system next year, it'll be rectified. You know what I mean? Because when you 30K, the idea of the new system is when the server 30Ks, you automatically move to a new shard system or blade, whatever they fucking call it, instance. You won't actually crash the game or have to relog in. You won't even know that you 30K'd. That's the great thing about this new stuff they've designed, is you won't even know you 30K'd. Because you will automatically be transferred to the next thing in line. And as much as everyone can take the memes out of server meshing, the fact if I don't have to go back to the menu all the time because of a 30K and it's maybe like a quick stutter and I've been transferred over to another thing, that's going to be insane if it works that way. But obviously we need to wait, you know? DGS? What's DGS? I left in 3.14 just before the cloud system integration, so I'm kind of hyped to come back. It's nuts. Like, it's a little bit buggy on Daymar. The cloud kind of gets weird and it flashbangs on some atmospheres and stuff like that. Dynamic game service. Alright, right. I got you now. Yeah. Again, can't wait for that kind of stuff to come in. But yeah, the cloud stuff, like if you go to Hurston, and you warp in at night and you see the place, it's nuts, man. It's so beautiful. And there's not really a reason for me to go to Hurston these days, but it's like, it's got that kind of, when you're coming in, you've got the kind of Aliens landing vibes or Blade Runner vibes or, you know, other sci-fi kind of things. You start to see the effect. And if we start having lightning and more rain and stuff, that's gonna be so cool. Hey, Tomato M, how you doing, Chief? How you doing today? Welcome in. And that's the where you can go through the pain. It's like playing Elden Ring. Star Citizen is like playing Elden Ring that lasts for like 10 years. Still trying to get through the first boss, you know? The pain of that. If you can play Elden Ring, you can play Star Citizen. And again, I'm very much looking forward to the weather effects that we're gonna get very soon. Lightning, more windstorms, rain. I don't know how they're gonna do the rain, because again, this is where we do need night vision or some sort of flight path vision. That 30K boss, I know, it's so difficult to beat it. Still at the tree sentinel, exactly. You've got the horse, you've got the fucking Veil Moon Katana, and you still can't beat the tree sentinel. That's what a 30K is. It did? Oh, you dick, Raid. Alright, okay, so hopefully if we do a second wipe tomorrow, we should be up and running. Which means, I wonder how Puppeteer, how did yours go? When you did a second wipe, did you manage to get it fixed? I'm just gonna find my library here. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I've had nothing to eat all day. Everything. Oh, you're on the 22-hour bench. All right, so you just recently done it. Okay. All right. Well, Raid is a day ahead of you, so that's good. That's good that it happens that way. So yeah. By uninstalling. That's very true. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Hey, Jace. Welcome in, dude. Hey, Rocket. Powered Hillbilly. I'm just cruising, dude. Just cruising. If you mean the night flying, that's just low flying with radar, basically, or sonar. My main account is busted, so I can't do anything right now apart from chill out. So we're basically just getting under radar flight time, which is actually coming, guys. Under radar flying will be a thing. $400 ships. I can't even spawn this ship right now. Can't spawn anything. So sad. So sad. Anyway. Am I going through a white desert? Ah! There we go! That's what Daddy likes. Time to get the Vaseline on, ladies and gentlemen. Wellies on. Vaseline inside the wellies. Squelch. Anxiety attacks. Low fly, high speed. Yeah. If I do slower aerobatic stuff, decouple. But I'm pushing 600, 700 round corners. I can't have decouple fucking me up. I need the high precision. That's why you never see fucking Tirada flying like this. Because you can't do it in decouple. Without, like, going slower, basically. Right now we're pushing 600 now. 600, sorry. 600 meters a second. We're verging on Mach 2. And we're flying at enough height to steal a fucking kid's lollipop. Beautiful. Oh my god. There's a player. See what I mean? Like, I swear to God, I don't have this scripted, but I can find you a player by just randomly playing the game. Top Gun, Goose. Top Gun. They're on the ground. They're on the ground, Goose. Woo! Wow, that's taking a fucking hour. What the fuck? Why are my missiles broken? God damn it, Goose! God damn it! My missiles are not even working. Why? Ugh. We gotta wait till they turn on. We gotta wait till they turn their fucking ship on. Apparently it's completely turned off. I got a fucking idea. Yes. Fox free. It won't fire the rest of them. What the fuck, man? Yeah, it won't fire these final three. Why? Bam. Why are the missiles not working now on this fucking thing, man? Ugh. So frustrating. It's almost like nothing works in this game right now. Doing the bed logged? I need them to turn their ship on. Excuse me, could you fucking turn your ship on? My missiles can't track. Let's go in for investigation. Oh yeah, they left. Boo!
Check fire.
But I got your loot, motherfuckers! Anybody wants a free loot? Yes, you can log off the server. Oh shit, I actually think I killed one. I think he was trying to climb into the bed. He got the short straw on the bed log out. Whoops. I guess it was more than two. Alright, boys. Oh god, there's bodies. There's fucking... Where's it going? Where are you going? Where are you all going? Come back! Come back! I need to see me loots! Whoa! Holy fuck, it's like a leapfrog! Where are you going? Come back! Come back! Hold still! Hold still! Yes. Alright, so you had Ninetales armor. What was this one wearing? Fuck's sake! CIG, what is the need? Come back! Fuck me, like, what the hell? Oh, no. No! It's heading to Ondo. It must have been a Linux user. Alright, well, the Monopoly man's gone. We still have the box, though. And we don't have a crime stat. We got away, scot-free. What's this one? Oh, God. That looks like security armor. Alright. Do I go and look inside? Don't Lando. Why can't I fire these missiles? Yeah, look at this shit. I can't fire them. I can't even dump fire them. It won't do it. Let's go down to 1. Yeah, look at that. Literally fault missiles now. Ugh, ugh. Ugh, this game. Tried to destroy his VTOLs, but leave the ship intact. Imagine the guy coming out. Well, it happens in Star Citizen. And again, I'm just randomly cruising around, you know? It's not my fault they get in front of my fucking flight pan, you know? Anyway, let's go to Shubin. Let's rearm our shitty missiles. They don't seem to work. Interesting that literally, because they had turned off everything in the ship, my missiles couldn't track it. Like, there was no EM, so the Dominators wouldn't even fucking go for it. That's kind of cool, actually, if you think about it. I wonder if even if you had the turret powered on, would it make enough EM to be lockable? The garden... No, it's like this way here. There you are. Are you just going from bunker to kill randoms? No. Like, no joke, I was just flying around. 4 in second. Or An2, sorry, it should be. Is it An2, your name? No, I just randomly turned up. And they were there. And they're looting from a bunker. Clearly illegal goods being moved around, so I did justice. But no, not just going from bunkers. 2 correct. Ah, right, and 2. Nice, 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 nice. So I'm not good with fleet. No, we were just cruising around, doing a bit of low flying, and yeah, they just randomly turned up. Or they were already there looting. Just 100% random incursion. Didn't even know they were there. It's not like I'm bouncing around and hunting folk. It was just chilling out, having some vibes with the guys, playing some Top Gun. And they just so happened there. They logged off though. Did you see them bed log, guys? That was kind of sad, man. I can't wait till you can't bed log to leave servers. It's gonna be so good. But they don't get anything for bed logging. The moment they bed logged is when I blew up the ship. I had no intention of actually shooting again, but when I saw them bed log, that was it, you know. Is it not working for you?
Is at 100%.
His name is His name is 6. What? No. It's and 2. The 4 stands for an A. Is it not? I don't think it's... I need to discuss this. Yeah, 4 equals A. Yeah, exactly. So, and 2. I'm right, Jice. Do not try to undermine my leet chat knowledge of what is trying to be done. It's like fucking... You can just tell probably Jice is a teacher in real life. No, Darklaw, it's 4 plus 2. That equals 6, not 4 and 2. God, Jesus. Ugh. Or is he right? Right, we need to know. We need to know now. Alright, is it leet where you're saying and 2, or is it Jice's wave where it's 4 and 2 equals 6? It's and 2. Right. Also, I feel like this music, I should be ripping off my fucking shirt and covering myself in Vaseline. Like, it sounds like a stripper fucking song. You know, it should be some fucking disco lights going. I don't even know what the fuck this song is like. It's called Wheels as well, so that's even worse. Do it, you won't? No, I'm not doing it. Dude, I've already been banned twice on Twitch. Alright? I can't take any more. I can't take any more of it. Right, so I think what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm just gonna call it there. Because, first of all, Swoop the whoop! I need to fix the ship. With a claim. My account will be able to be reset again at 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow. Now, Raid in chat has had the same issue. Puppeteer's had the same issue. But Raid has fixed his account with another wipe, so I'm kind of hoping that will be the case. I'm going to try and log in later on tonight to see if there's anything changed, all that jazz. But I think I'll leave it today, have a short, sort of uneventful stream for you guys, and we'll come back tomorrow, hopefully with the account. Yeah, but have you wiped twice though, Unlimited? Have you wiped twice? Or have you just done the one wipe and you're in limbo right now? Because the second wipe from Raid has fixed it, so... I did a character set and lost my newly bought Banner Defender. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I always wipe twice. Yes. Always wipe twice and use triple ply. Fuck the trees, just use less ply, you know? Or less amount. Gotta have that double quilted, you know what I mean? I bought the ship and it was bugged from the start. I mean, that sucks. Anyway, guys. The idea is I need to stream every day, or try to stream, but with the issues on just now, also my screen's just gone blank. Like, it's just killed my gaming PC. Or doing something. Right, let's go there. Yeah, so we'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully I can get onto the main account. We'll try, if it works, we'll try and get some Logan stuff up. But obviously with issues just now, it's kind of scuffed. So I would rather just do a nice short stream and save on any more possibilities of problems and stuff. And I'll send you guys on to somebody who can fight through the Elden Lord pain just now. Who can we send you wonderful people over to on this wonderful Sunday? Tomorrow will be good. If we can get this all working out and stuff. And shit like that. Who do I owe a raid to? Do I owe a raid? Probably not gonna have anyone this time. Salty is on. He's got Virgil and Space Cutlet. I'm not gonna raid that. Are you going live, Jace? I can hold fire if you're going live. I got to hear about the title. What happened to the account? Right, so we wiped the account, Imp, right? And it's not wiped my account. It literally doesn't allow me to spawn any ships right now. A new error kind of comes up on the console that says you're not allowed to spawn anything. So I now need to wait 23 hours or something like that, 20 hours or something, 22, to actually wipe again. So right now my account is stuck in some weird not wipe state or something like that. So I'm just going to do a short stream. I've been flying around for like 2 hours with my alt and I just don't want to, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of like where I could go and do some gardening, you know what I mean? My alt is fucked too, waiting for a second reset. Ugh. Alright, well, alright, we'll send you on to Avenger 1. Avenger 1, top boy. He loves to go down to the rivers and explain life stories. But he's a top lad. Let's go and send the love on to Avenger 1. And hopefully tomorrow when I get the account sorted out, we can do it. But yeah. Go and check him out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you very much for all the love today. Welcome in to anyone new. Drop the follows, notifications on Discord. You know all the chat. The 1% push every day. Boop, boop. And I might use the rest of this afternoon to work on some more emotes. I'm going to replace all my emotes with the meme ones that we had. Or Jice made. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, guys, have a wonderful Sunday. And I will catch you tomorrow. Thank you very much for handing out. And yeah, have a good night, guys. Appreciate ya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you very much for the donos, guys. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. See you later, guys. Missel, Unlimited, Jace, Imkeeper, 4 and 2, Raid, Chris, everyone, Beryl. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, VR. Everyone, have a great weekend. Catch you tomorrow. Hopefully, long as it works, you know what I mean? Anyway, good night, guys. Peace.